bass, decaying on the guitar, bust up the place, fuck up the beaters, fuck what you heard, act like you know, freaks up first, that's how we roll.
The album was recorded primarily in the UK and in Paris. So it's quite a different sound from all the other albums, but it's heavier, it's darker, a lot of distortion on the bass, things like that, and really unusual. All the backing vocals are like very, very wide and big and unusual. So the new album is my take on the new renaissance that's been happening in Africa and culture as a whole, globally. African fashion, African music, and African literature. And in Nigeria especially, there's a lot of Nigerian music that's been coming out in the last 10 years. Some of them are internationally known, like Ineka and Asha, Femi. So I moved back about 2 years ago, and this is my take on what's going on there. And I used Captain Rugged as an alter ego to describe all those things. Captain Rugged really is an imaginary figure who thinks he's a superhero. And I guess he is a superhero because he does superheroic things in his mind. But on the reality on the outside, it's very different because, like, in Nigeria, you may think you have superheroic powers, but in reality, you may not be able to do a lot of things about the situation. So he's a guy who basically wants to solve all the problems of Nigerian problems. Rugged is like every man who survives regardless of the obstacles in his path. You see a lot of people in Nigeria just surviving, man. That is ruggedness. Ruggedness is the ability to survive regardless of the situation. That's what Captain Rugged is. A superheroic guy who basically tries to exist and survive regardless of all the things that are against him. And the place he lives is this place called Makoko. In Lagos, Lagos is a series of islands, and then you have the mainland. There's one bridge that connects the mainland to the island. If you go along that bridge, you'll see this teeming population of about 100,000, 200,000 people going on. It's like an autonomous community. They built their houses on stilts. It's like Venice, but like a real messed up version of Venice. My mind about music has evolved beyond just sound. I think music also has to be very visual. So when the CD comes out, you have maybe 5 or 6 pages of the graphic novel in the booklet. So you'll get a bit of it in the CD, and then you can actually go out and buy the novel if you want. Also, there'll be an online app. You'll be able to access it online as well. Yeah, we just made the video, and we did it in Lagos, and we did it in the shrine, Femi Kuti's shrine. Yeni Kuti graciously allowed us to have the shrine. And also we filmed it in and around the streets of Lagos. Me and my cape running around, jumping around, out and about amongst the streets of Lagos, and that will be the video that's going to come out. And the first single is a song called Afro New Wave that's actually out online. The video is directed by a guy called Andrew Dosumu, who's a friend of mine, who is a Nigerian filmmaker and photographer who is based here in New York. And he's done some pretty interesting things. We saw a film of his that was in Sundance called Restless City. In fact, all the people who are involved with this, they're all Nigerians who are in the diaspora or in Nigeria itself. A native, Makari, who's a Nigerian but spent a lot of time in Brooklyn. He did a graphic novel. We did some photographs in Lagos with Captain Rugged, and it was done by a guy called Kelechi Amadi Obi. He was the photographer. B.E. Bandele Thomas, he's a playwright. He was Wale Soyinka's protege. He's won a lot of awards. He helped me shape the Captain Rugged story into an actual narrative with beginning, middle, and end. And also, Captain Rugged has his whole outfit, including the outfit of these amazing shoes that he wears, which they're called HRMs. And that's another Nigerian person who invented this shoe, which is like the African Converse. So that's another part of the whole team. So we're basically saying Nigeria's on the map already, but this is Nigeria's on the map at a different level again. Evolving all these people means we can make a product that is like internationally, can compete internationally with any other product out there, but also relates to Nigeria too.
Well, there you go.